Alright, YouTube. I figured I probably should get a video out. I have been doing a little around the house, of course. Nothing nothing out and about too much. Well, I'll show you here. I got a new to me, stay Sam. I got a new to me desk. My buddy had it and he was throwing it out. It's got, you know, nice zigzag leg that goes down, strut that comes up. As you can see, it's glass. I wire tied all my cables. Why is this thing so blurry? Up real nice, and got the monitor there. It's got a little step up, and you know, it's I'll show you, matter of fact, what I went from to and to. The desk that I had in here, sorry, here we go. There we go. The desk that I had in here, I'll take and show you. But my buddy, he was throwing this out, and he just didn't have room in his place. He downsized. The wood needs to be sanded down and restained, which is no problem because I got dark wood trim there. So what I'll do is sand it down and restain it. But I hung this is our old 42-inch TV. I hung this in here, and I got the big tower speakers and Blu-ray player and tuner. And what I plan on doing once I can find a different place for this, maybe not, but what I plan on doing is making this the kids' game room. I have to find a home for that shelf. The closet's packed full, but once I can find a spot for this shelf, they can play their Xbox here and their oh fuck, I don't know what that thing is that they play with that catches the motion. It's not the Wii. Is there something on my lens? Here, hang on. Yeah, maybe it's out. I don't know. It's gonna be dark for a second. I'm walking through my hallway here. I'll show you. Oh, you can't really see it. That thing. Connect. So I replaced several months ago that 42-inch with a 60-inch. I wanted the 70, but my wife said, "Oh no, that's too big. That's too big." And now that we got that, she's like, "You know, we really should have got that 70." But this is the desk right here that I replaced. Just a little antique desk. It's a water there, but I'll keep it back here for when the kids have homework after school. They can do it right here. They won't do it in there because I'll screw around, but you can see I can lay my arm on it, and it goes from elbow to fingertip. So it's not very deep, and it's probably only 2.5, maybe 3 feet long. But my mutts, this is Sam. That's my Sam. She's been with me 13 years. That's my Emma. She's about, I don't know, 6 months. And Kiss. That's Kizzy. Kiss. Well, she's got a mind of her own. But anyway, that was my mom's dog, and I inherited it. And she too is about 13. Go outside. And Sam, she's a terrier mix. And Emma is Sam's a terrier schnauzer mix. Emma, and let me back up, Sam's also got Scotty in her. Emma is a teacup, terrier of some sort, schnauzer, teacup schnauzer. And then Kizzy's a Shih Tzu. So, but anyway, so you can see that this desk is, quite a bit bigger. Probably close to every bit of a foot longer. The other desk sat right about here. So about 3 feet. So this is, a good foot, 18 inches longer, and it's every bit twice as deep, and it's much taller. I can fit under this desk. But so that's what I've been kind of doing in here. Before I got sick, I turned the lights on. I painted. It was all this white, off-white, flat color. And with kids, that don't work. They have their hands on the wall. So, this is a sandy, a little bit yellowish colored paint, and I painted, well, let me go down here. Not that you all care, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I painted from this wall all the way around back to this corner. And then I painted inside here. Then I was able to put the red accent wall in and the red accent wall in over there. Then I got sick and things started going downhill, so it's been about a month, I guess, and yesterday I busted out the paint, and you can see I taped off the top trim and pulled the baseboard, so it looks real good. All my lines are nice and straight, but so I did this wall yesterday, and then the little entry wall here yesterday. And then today when I got up, while my wife was at work, I did this wall, that wall, and that wall right there, and finished it all up. Got all the baseboard put back in and all the tape down, and the little valance curtains are in the wash. So I hate these blinds and curtains, and I've got a manufactured home, and you get, God, I don't know why this thing's so fucking blurry, but you don't get the best stuff unless you order them. This one here I bought brand new. Nobody ever lived in it, but it was already set up. And so it had the, cheapest fucking doors that they could put in, and entry doors, not the bedroom doors. And the windows are very cheap. But windows, it's an easy job. It's just a matter of start, buying a couple each payday. And, when I've got a few of them, one weekend put a bunch of them in, trim them out, and then buy the rest. So that's what I've been doing around my house, giving me something to do. Now, yesterday I had to go to the doctor so we could see how things were going with the my blood. If the thickening, kiss. If the blood thinners that they put me on, that's Coumadin or something like that, Coumadin I think, that they put me on, were maintaining the levels. Now, when I got sick, I went to a little local hospital here, and the doctor, well, to be honest, was a dick. He wanted to come in and try to change up all my fucking pills and stuff for what's wrong with my brain and my spinal cord. And I told him I wasn't there for that. I'm here because I got a blood clot. That's why I'm here. Don't worry about the Arnold Chiari. So, after I got out of the hospital, I had to go back over and have a blood draw to see how things were going in a echocardiogram, to see if my heart was a source of clots or not. And I had that test done about 2 weeks ago now, and still not a word. And my wife tried to call the doctor there and get an appointment and all that, and it was just a pain in the ass. Well, I had also signed all the waivers to have all my medical stuff sent to my regular family doctor. I love water. So my regular family doctor been on vacation, and my wife called him Monday to set me an appointment, and they got me in on Wednesday yesterday. So I got in and started talking to him and brought him the pills that they'd put me on and stuff, and he asked, well, how are your blood levels, because you should have them checked every few days so that they can zero in exactly what doses you need to be on, so that you don't get too thin or too thick. Too thin can be real dangerous, and too thick can be, well, very dangerous and deadly, the blood clots and stuff. So I told him no, they hadn't been doing that. And he goes, well, I need you to go over to the clinic, his clinic, and get your blood drawn. Why they did it, they checked my testosterone levels, because I do take a testosterone shot. And testosterone, creams, gels that you put on, patches, the pill, all of those can cause thickening of the blood, which can be dangerous. So if any of you I almost said old men, any other guys, old men like myself, are on that, I don't mean that as a slap in the face, you might have your blood check the thickness, especially if you have any other problems like I do, you know. But anyway, back on what I was talking about. So, come on. So, he had my levels checked, and he said, when I get the results, I will call you back and let you know. And I said, okay. So, we didn't hear anything, and my wife, she runs a medical supply company. That's what her job is. She's a manager, and so when she goes to bed, she takes her phone with her because of the after hours. So she was in bed. She goes to bed about 9, and she was in bed, and at 9:45 she got a call from my doctor, and that shows you what kind of guy he is. He follows through with his word. He's a good guy, and he personally calls. So he sorry, I have to go to the bathroom. He had my levels, and he called her and said, not good. That my blood levels, thickness levels are climbing. So what that means is, he doubled the amount of Coumadin that I'm on, and I say a lot, and I'll explain. I'm put out a video to explain that, so hopefully I can get that one out first. But if not, you'll find out why. So he doubled that level, and of course I was worried about it, and he said not to worry, that he's going to have me double up, and early Friday morning, I have to go to the clinic here at the hospital I was in, get the blood drawn early enough that the results can be sent to him Friday, and they can get a hold of me so I can fill another script, because I'm not going to have enough, I don't think, to get me through to Monday with it being doubled. So he said, don't worry about it. Of course, panic sets in, with everything that's gone on. I was really worried about it. Well, he also put me on Xanax to help with that. To be totally honest, I have been afraid to go to bed at night, and the reason I've been afraid is because I'm not too sure, or I'm scared of the fact that I may not wake up. Now, to you, that may be very silly. To others that hear that, it may sound extremely silly, but when you've had a blood clot hit your lung, and you've had several other medical problems since 2006, I've been fighting to get my health and life back in order. And I don't mean my life's out of order and chaotic with my wife and kids and stuff. It all revolves around health. And that's, I just want my health and that back. So with these other little setbacks, it's been really scary. And so he put me on the Xanax to help calm. And They had me on it at the hospital because I was absolutely convinced that I was going to die in the hospital. Because everything you hear about a blood clot or a pulmonary embolism, so a blood clot in the lung, you always hear the worst of the worst. You know, how dangerous, how this, how that. Now, my family doctor did say that, you know, if this stuff's not treated, it's definitely life or death. But we're being treated, so try to calm down. So the Xanax helped. I took two of those last night, and I can take 2, and they help a lot. It helped settle my nerves right down. Tonight I started getting a little antsy, and it seems to be after everybody goes to bed that I get that way, and it's because I have more time for my mind to wander. And so I took those, and then I'll go in Friday for this blood test, and hopefully my blood's thinning back down. If it doesn't, I'm afraid I'll probably get put back in the hospital, but I'll go out to the hospital where my doctor works because I know the whole staff out there, and they'll take real good care of me and make sure everything's on the up and up, and I'll have all the follow-up care, not just dumped out on my ass and let to go and try to fucking figure out what to do. If I would not have made an appointment and I would have just continued to take these pills until I ran out and then went ho-hum, it would have most likely killed me, you know, because the blood's thickening again. Now, my family doctor did say that several things can cause blood thickening and or blood clots, and one of that is the lack of mobility and not doing nothing. Well, I'm not very active, and I tend to think that may be the direction it's coming from, but it also can be heart related. It can be cancer related. It can be on and on and on. There's a lot of reasons. Another reason is there's a very rare blood disease that people can have their whole life and not know they have it, and it just starts slowly affecting them. Now, I know better than to get online and type in, you know, what causes blood thickening or this or that, because when I found out I had the Arnold-Chiari malformation in my brain and the syringomyelia in my spinal cord, that's where I turned to find all the answers, and that was a huge mistake. People very seldom get online and post the good stuff about medical. 99% of the time you're going to get the bad. And I knew better, but last night I decided to get online and type in, you know, what causes blood thickening or clots. And I started reading stuff that just scared the shit out of me, you know, and then you read, okay, it could be this disease, so you click on that disease, and then it gives a list of symptoms, and you're like, holy shit, I've got that, you know, and it's like, then you start panicking more, and this and that, and it's, so, you know, that's not where to go. What I need to do is just play the cards as they're dealt. I know some people that watch my channel aren't biblically, or I shouldn't say biblically, but they're not into God so much. I'm sorry, but I am. I'm not apologizing because I am, but I'm apologizing to the people that view my channel and that aren't. But what you have to understand is I will never fault you for not being a believer. You're not going to hear me preach at you to be a believer, but you certainly are going to hear me talk about God is good. God is good to me. I wish that He'd find somebody else to pick on for a little while, but God is good to me. He has given me the opportunities to seek out doctors before things are too late. And I think He will give me a chance to get on top of this. And even with the disease that I told you about that I read about online, this is my miniature teacup schnauzer. There's no cure, but there are ways to help make it a lot better, and even not appear to have anything wrong. And one way they do it is through phlebotomy or something, but basically what it boils down to is they put you in a self-induced coma, basically. From what I understand, they draw your blood way down to pump it out of your body to what just barely you need to be alive. And then they allow your bone marrow and that to produce more blood. Well, that gets rid of a lot of the platelets that are causing the problems. And the problems are coming from the bone marrow. And that'll work for, it says, could work for several months. And then you could do it again, and that's in the absolute worst cases, or controlled with medication. And even people with not severe cases of this, they can control it with aspirin because it is a blood thinner. So, not all is lost. One of the things that have been sticking in my mind, Emma, is sticking in my mind lately is easy come, easy go. And what do I mean by that? Well, when you're born, 90% of the population is born healthy. There's a few percent that are born unhealthy. I was born healthy. Well, I was premature, but I was healthy all my life. I didn't know I had this disease until 2006. And that's when it reared its ugly head. But, we have a choice to keep ourselves healthy or not. And when I say easy come, that's what I mean. Easy come. Life's easy. Your health is easy to take care of if you stay on top of it. Or you're born with good health. It came easy to you to have good health. Easy go, easy come, easy go is when you decide to start, say, using a drug that's not, say, methamphetamines. You're now easygoing. You're letting the life go. You're letting your health go. Or you find out that you have a disease that you were born with that didn't affect you until you're older. Now your health is slipping away. Easy go. Or in my circumstance, I'm overweight. I blame some of it on the pills and stuff I am on because two of them are major weight gainers. And being depressed, I eat. I eat when I'm depressed. Well, I'm doing that to myself. I'm allowing my weight to get out of control. Easy go. Every bite of ice cream or every cookie I eat is just a little bit more weight I'm putting on and a little more I'm taking away and throwing. Just throwing it away. Easy come, easy go. And that goes for everybody in life. If you have something, if you have good health, do everything in your power to maintain the good health, because it is a lot easier to have bad health and to allow that good health to go than it is to maintain it. I don't know if that all makes sense to you, but it does to me. I have realized, I put out a video here that I apologized for about friends and this and that. I have really realized that I have some really good, compassionate, caring people that follow me, and that makes me feel so good. To have somebody to answer to makes the will and that so much better. You know, when I've got viewers that I'm accountable to, it makes me try harder, let's say that. And when I started these videos, that's what it was about, to try to find something that I needed to be accountable to. But anyway, maybe I'll do another video and put it up with this one. But like I said, I've got several videos. My problem is I record them, and then I start watching through it, and I'm like, oh, those are fucking stupid. Ain't nobody want to watch that shit. And I fucking don't put them up. I just need to start putting them up, because I do make them. Anyway, until next time, I'm sure this video is long and boring, and everybody is yawning right now, but thanks for following me. Thanks for being good people to me. God bless, and I will get out more videos. Take care.